Hi everyone. Today I'm going to present the tip for the IELTS exams. But I can do this alone, right? So I prefer to ask a help from my friend Vince. Let's begin with listening part. For the listening part, my first tip is not to leave a blank space. You won't lose any mark from answering a wrong answer. So instead of leave it blank, try to guess the answer. Next, move to the second tip. Try to guess the answer in form of noun or verb by just see is there at or and it is come after the is or not. This will help you easier to focus on the answer. And the last tip for the listening test today, try to focus on the keyword of the questions. See what the noun or what the verb that question is using and try to correct it with the speaker. Thanks. Let's continue with the tips for the reading part of IELTS exams. My first tip for the reading is try to guess what is the topic was about. Find your favorite topics and do that topic first, because if you find it easier to do this topic, it is more likely to be stress-free for the next topic you will do. And the second tips for the reading part is reading the question first and then remember the keyword from the questions and try to underline those keywords in the reading. Because if you find a keyword from the question in the passage, you will be much easier to find the correct answers by reading the whole sentence or the whole passage. And the last tip for the reading part is try not to translate all the passage into your own into your own language, because you have only 20 minutes per topics. If you spend more than 20 minutes per topic, it will cause you frustrated and very tense after you got only like 20 minutes left with 2 more topics. Thank you. Let's move to the tips for the writing and speaking.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about the third tip that you should use in the IELTS test. For the writing part, the first tip is don't write too little. For the task 1, you have to write around 150 words. And for the task 2, you have to write 250 words. And you should make sure that you don't write less than amount. Yes. Okay, for the second tip is don't write too much, because the examination is looking for quality, not quantity. You will not necessarily get more mark for writing more, so don't write more for no reason. Okay, for the third tip is you should plan and check your answer. You don't just start writing when the time is begin and stop it when the time it finishes, because you not have the time to check your answer or plan everything in your essay or in your writing, and you should use some time at the beginning to plan how to writing for the question and make sure that you understand the question, and spend some time at the end to check your grammar, your sentence structure. Okay, for the speaking part, the first tip that I want to present you is focus on the what important when you prepare. Unless you have particularly bad accent or bad pronunciation, but you should not spend a lot of time with the accent, with the pronunciation lesson. You are better to spend this time to increase your range of vocabulary and sentence structure. Okay, for the next tip is avoid nervous. This can be difficult because you're still taking the test, but try not to be nervous if you can't speak much because you are nervous. Then you may get a low score. Yes, sometimes I cannot talk because I'm nervous. This tip is the real you can do it. Okay, for the last tip for the speaking part is stay on your topic. This is the important thing in the speaking test in the IELTS. To extend your answer is good, as mentioned about your topic that you get it, but make sure you stay on your topic. Don't talk anything that income in your head, because it means you don't focus on your topic, or you don't concentrate with your mind on this topic. Okay, thank you.